Is being involved and portrayed here, you can definitely see that they're top 10 material soon.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Sergio Mora, who is in for Teddy Atlas this week as Teddy is in Russia training heavyweight Alexander Povetkin. Of course, Sergio, a former junior middleweight titleist, beating Vernon Forrest in June 2008. At the end of this fourth round, Sergio, I'd love to spend some time with you and talk about your current stage of your career. We'll discuss that. Round number 4 here between Tim Coleman and Vernon Paris. All the talk heading into it. And many on our production crew feel that this is one of the all-time grudge matches in terms of pre-fight talk. Amazing interviews that each gave. You heard Coleman say that he wants to use everything to inflict pain on Paris tonight as he tries to inflict a little pain with Paris against the rope, who's landing short right hands. He says he'll use elbows, the head, everything. Quote unquote, I'd like to be the one to beat him to death in the ring. I mean, but it sums up the hatred that we heard all week long.
Here's an interesting fact. Tim Coleman's two favorite fighters are Floyd Mayweather and Aaron Pryor. Both fighters are the complete opposite of each other. Right here, you're starting to get a glimpse of the Hawk, Aaron Pryor, coming out, where he starts just coming forward and throwing a lot of punches. In the beginning, it was Floyd Mayweather. Now you're getting to see a little bit more of a pressure fighter in Coleman.
Well, that was a good combination. Right hand to the body, and then lunging forward, doubled up the right hand, including the right uppercut, did Paris.
Nice jab. I like to see Paris do a little bit more of that.
I agree. I think he's had moments of success when he's utilized it, as he is here, moving to his left with the jab. Now he stops and pops with a right hand. Coleman comes back himself.
Stop popping.
The precision on Paris' punches is pretty impressive. Even when it goes down and up, he lands it. It's like a radar with his punches. Good uppercut there by Coleman.
At close range now, shoulder to shoulder.
Here you go, step. The spots.
Right off the hip comes Coleman that time.
That's another Floyd Mayweather type thing where he pretends he's going to come in with a left jab and he turns it into a left hook.
Trading punches with Paris backed up against the ropes. Oh, it's a fun one tonight. Paris and Coleman coming to the end of 4 on Friday Night Fights.
It's the people out there. I just gotta start changing some minds because I know I'm a great defensive fighter. It's just I gotta get a little bit more offensive.
So you feel right now that the recently is holding you back from getting the fights that you want. You're still an active fighter. You're still pursuing things. You still want the next big fight out there.
Oh yeah, by far.
Coleman now.
In this sport, you're only as good as your hunger. I'm hungry, and until I get beat convincingly, that's when I can get humbled down. But for right now, I beat Vera and I beat Shane Mosley.
Well, glad to have you with us tonight, filling in for Teddy, who's training Alexander Povetkin for the next 3 weeks in his lead up to their heavyweight title fight against Shagayev.
There's that sweeping left hook jumping in.
And for those saying, what in the world is Teddy talking about? A heavyweight title fight. Well, Teddy himself explained that Vladimir Klitschko is now the WBA super champion. So when Povetkin and Ruslan fight, it's for what the WBA is calling the regular championship. That fight will be on August 27th there.
An important thing just happened right now. It took 5 rounds for these guys to finally respect each other. That touch of gloves right there is a sign of I respect you and I know that you respect me.
Interesting observation. Let's look at Sergio Mora's scorecard through 4 rounds. 39-36 Coleman. Keep in mind, second round 10-8 because of the right hand that scored the knockdown.
And let me tell you, Joe, the last 2 rounds were very difficult for me to actually score.
I thought round 3 was a great back and forth round. I agree with you that I lean towards Coleman, but Paris was there every step of the way and had some very good moments as he does now.
Great shots by Paris right now. Paris is looking great right now. But
and then he comes back and stands up straight and backs up, and a left hand's land by Coleman.
That's the problem.
See the total punches, 38-36%. Splitting hairs according to CompuBox.
does the cover in. Both punches actually doubled up on the left hook there at the same time, which is something they need to do in order to get that off balance that I'm talking about.
And once again, they touched gloves in the midst of a round. A day ago, they needed hotel security to separate them, and Coleman was kicked out of this resort, sent packing to a motel. Now they're touching gloves.
And I promise you, at the end of this fight, they're going to hug and smile. I promise you.
Unbelievable, the transformation this sport can make in people.
That's the fight game, Joe. Let me tell you right here, Joe, this is experience. Look at the beauty of this combination, the way he steps back, and then that's when you can get caught with the
Taking
right
a
punches.
picture. Round number 6, scheduled for 10 here. Remember, Coleman, a 19-1-1 record, suffered that one loss. Paris, 24-0, the unbeaten prospect, taking a step up. So the loss to De La Rosa came in October of 2008.
Great counter shot.
It was the right hand on the inside. Coleman tries to fight right through it.
No, stop. Step back. Watch your hand.
I'm really impressed with both fighters. I just love the counter shots, the power behind it.
They've delivered upon what they said.
Absolutely. The fight could stop in the 6th round right now, and they already delivered. And I'm telling you right now, Joe, look at this. A little Emmanuel Augustus coming out there.
Stay off that rope. No. Let's go.
He's trying to
Lead
draw
right
him in.
hand.
He's trying to draw him in and try to counter with a right, kind of 65-degree James Toney type punch.
Yeah, the shoulder roll counter right hand.
Yeah,
Left hook.
I got to credit James Toney for that. I mean, I love Floyd.
He made the last 7 years his rear up. And now here goes Paris. Paris lands well. An uppercut landed, and Coleman backs him up and ties up. Coleman clearly affected by that last assault by Paris.
Coleman was in control until that beautiful combination.
Oh, good 1-2 by Vernon Paris. Then he goes downstairs. Headshot after headshot. He's got Coleman in trouble. Coleman sent back by a left hand. Trying to stand his ground. Another right hand comes in. Vernon Paris on the attack. Over a minute to go here in round number 6.
This is the beauty of boxing, Joe. The quiet man, the Iceman, is actually doing the sicking as a dog here. He's actually coming with beautiful combinations. Coleman is hurt and stunned. He needs to make it a dog fight.
Coleman now trying to stand shoulder to shoulder. He ate another right hand. Dominating round by Vernon Paris. Right hand to the body.
The body
Coleman
shot
goes down. A thudding shot puts Coleman down.
5, 6, 7, 8. Come here.
20 seconds to go, trying to survive this round number 6 as Coleman eats a jab. Now in the corner, another body shot rings in. Paris on the attack. Final seconds, Coleman trying to survive it. He goes down again. A left hand to the body.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come here.
Dominating body shot, Sergio.
hitting it around, and then it ended with another body shot. He caught his attention a long time ago with that body. Both men have been landing solid body shots, but finally Coleman gave in right there. Solid body shot. I mean, those are just debilitating shots, Joe. When you get hit in the liver like that, your legs just give out, no matter how good a shape you are.
Joe Tessitore and Sergio Mora ringside. A grudge match has now turned into this. Paris on the attack, trying to stay unbeaten, trying to get rid of Tim Coleman. Remember, Coleman scored a knockdown in the second round, but Paris wasn't hurt. He was right in his fight every step of the way. Now he's in complete control, and the fight is over. Has scored the TKO win.
Well, he knew he had him hurt to the body already. He just needed to go back down there and touch him. He hit him with that right hook, and then that left hook. Once you get hurt to the body, it takes rounds out of you, and it takes rounds to recuperate. That shot right there hurt him, and this one just did the job. It didn't even land that solid. It was the fact that he's already hurt down there.
The body work started in round number 6 with the 2 knockdown scores. The 60 seconds in between, it was very interesting to listen into the corner of Tim Coleman as he's saying,